All right, let's talk about something that's on pretty much every company's mind right now: generative AI. We're going to break down an absolutely essential guide from Virtualization Options LLC, a tech research firm out of Colorado. They've really laid out a playbook that every single organization needs to be looking at.
Generative AI is this massive double-edged sword for businesses. On one side, the potential is incredible. It can supercharge innovation, make everything run smoother. But on the flip side, if you just let it run wild without a plan, you're opening yourself up to these huge, often invisible risks. We're talking leaked trade secrets, sensitive data going public, you name it.
And look, this isn't some problem for tomorrow. It is happening right now. Get this, a staggering 88% of employees are already using AI tools at work. Yep, whether they have permission or not. But here's the disconnect, and it is a big one. Only half of their organizations have actually put in the security measures needed to manage all that AI use.
So, what does that create? A massive blind spot. An incredible 73% of all that AI use is what we call shadow IT. It's happening completely under the radar, totally invisible to the very people who are supposed to be protecting the company.
And believe me, this isn't just a theory. These are real-world breaches. You've got software engineers just trying to be more productive, and they accidentally paste proprietary code into a public AI. Whoops. Or a lawyer uploads confidential settlement info. Or, wow, a healthcare provider causes a major HIPAA violation. See, these aren't bad guys. They're employees trying to do their jobs, but they're causing total catastrophes. So what do you do? How do you handle all this chaos without crushing the innovation that everyone's so excited about? Well, banning AI is definitely not the answer. The real key here is to build smart, effective guardrails. And that's where this comes in. Think of it as your company's AI policy shield, a generative AI acceptable use policy, or AUP for short. To put it simply, it's the official rulebook. It lays out the clear boundaries for how AI can be used, and maybe even more importantly, how it can't be used. And the experts at Virtualization Options LLC, they put it perfectly. They say without this governance, you're facing a perfect storm. You've got this technology spreading like wildfire, and it's colliding with this unbelievable potential for things to go wrong. An AUP is basically how you navigate your ship through that storm. So what does a good AUP actually do? Well, it focuses on 5 core things. First, it protects your crown jewels, your intellectual property, and your sensitive data. It keeps you out of legal hot water. But it's not just about saying no. It's also about promoting the ethical use of AI and, this is so important, actually empowering your employees with clear guidance so they can innovate safely and with confidence. Okay, let's get into the nuts and bolts, because this is the heart of a great policy. You create a really simple framework for all the AI tools out there. You have your enterprise-approved list. These are fully vetted and safe for your most important work. Then, conditionally approved for stuff that's not so sensitive. Restricted tools might be okay, but you need special permission. And finally, the prohibited list. These are just too risky, so you block them entirely. Simple, right? It gives everyone total clarity. Now, I know building all this might sound like a huge project, but you can really boil it down to 3 critical pillars. First, you have to assess your risk. Figure out what tools people are using and where your data is actually going. Second, assign roles. You need a team with people from IT, legal, HR to own this thing. And third, and this is huge, train everyone. You got to go beyond just a rulebook and build real AI literacy. So that's the big picture. But the most important takeaway here is that you don't have to wait. You can start today. Here are your first steps. Assess your current situation. Just start an inventory of what's being used. Then, build your foundation. Get that core team together and draft a basic policy. And finally, you can start to scale up by rolling out some controls and basic training. You can get the ball rolling right now. And really, that brings us to the final, most critical question. The AI revolution isn't on its way. It's here. So is your organization ready for it? Because the time to prepare is now, not after something goes wrong.